Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome to the Assemblix the Unit, Toto video tutorial specially prepared for members like yourself. If you have just joined us as a member today, it's the very first time having to watch this video. Please allow me to take this opportunity to really thank you right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, my gratitude to each and every one of you for a precious time watching this video. And yes, last but not least, I'd like to take this opportunity to say a word of welcome you to Assemblix. What you're looking at right now is a WinToto Advance Statistical Software. It's also known as WinToto 2004. Perhaps you'll be wondering why the number 2004 has been mentioned over here. The reason is because if you watch the 4D video, you realize that the Win4D video, right? In the Win4D video, you realize that Win4D Advance was launched in the year 2000. And WinToto Advance, in fact, was launched in the year 2004. It literally took us 4 years of our time to launch WinToto Advance. Why such a long time? Good question. Reason because we needed the time to really take a look at the development of the software, and we wanted to know two very important criteria that we have been setting every time that we want to launch a software. First, we want to know that the development of the software, can this development leads to enhanced meaning? Now, if we know that that cannot be achieved, very likely we will not proceed. The second criteria that we have set is we want to know will there be any form of limitation as far as development is concerned. Now, it's only upon confirmation that we can achieve to meet these two criteria. We decided to launch it in the year 2004. In fact, after launching it, we have never failed to continuously develop the software to make it better and better, and that's the reason why you keep seeing newer versions being introduced to you. And in the year 2006, we have celebrated the Lunar New Year, and immediately after the Lunar New Year, we have this Toto polling, because in Singapore at that point of time, we have this special Hong Bao draw, which the jackpot was at $5 million. We have a total of 35 participants, and we have actually benefited in the sense that because we pulled together and we won for ourselves a 5+1. Whole Singapore at that point of time, there are 82 winners, and Assemblix is one of them. Assemblix and its members one of them. How could this be possible? This can only be possible because of the continuous development of the software that leads us to this winning. Now, today when we talk about 2006 and today we are looking at 2016, 10 years have passed. We have never failed to still continuously develop the software to make it even better and better. For me, I'm always very thankful, grateful, my gratitude to each and every participant, the 55 of you who have participated in the Toto polling in that year, to help us to realize the dream of winning a 5+1. And because of this continuously developments that we have, in 2013 we have another important breakthrough, and that breakthrough itself is that we have 2 winners because of using one of the features that we developed known as the reverse scan forecast. These features have actually enabled 2 winners. One of them got a jackpot group 1 of 2.5 million, and another got a jackpot group 2 of a $250,000 jackpot prize. How can this be possible? According to them, they used the reverse scan features, numbers that was being forecast, and from the forecasted numbers, they got for themselves the inspirations to derive the winning numbers. Now, we are glad that they do share with us how they got it. But what's most important thing of all that I want to bring out to all of you is that without continuous development, we can never achieve this. So the development has to be ongoing, and our commitment to you is to continue. We want to fulfill our commitment to you to continuously develop the software to make it better and better. We have many a times shared incidences like that with a lot of our users and members. Most of them personally feel that it is because of the amount of effort that Assemblix has put in, and that's how we can achieve results like that. However, they feel that the credit should all go to Assemblix. I personally feel that the credit should be shared between Assemblix and each and every one of you who have supported WinToto Advance maintenance support. Because without your faith, your confidence, and your trust in us, this achievement will not be possible. So sincerely, over here, I'd like to thank you one more time, right from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly very thankful, grateful, my gratitude to each and every one of you for all your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 大家好，如果今天是你第一次目睹这个画面，或者是刚刚加入我们的会员们，让我在这里跟大家讲一声非常的感谢，也非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。始终最重要的就是要跟大家讲一声，欢迎你加入Assemblix的会员们。目前你所目睹的这个画面是 WinToto Advance 的软件。如果你有观看我们的 4D video， 你就会知道我们的 Win4D 的软件是在2000年，就是2000年推出的。WinToto 也有另外一个名称叫做 WinToto 2004。为什么有这个2004呢？是代表了这个 WinToto Advance 的软件是在2004年推出的。我们需要4年的时间，是因为我们在这4年里面有慎重的考虑到2个非常重要的关键。我们要了解的就是这个过程中的发展 ，WinToto 的这个软件是否能够提高大家的中奖数率。第二，我们也要了解是否这个软件有没有任何的一种限制，导致我们不能够继续的发展。如果我们认为说这2个关键是能够符合的，那我们才决定了把 WinToto Advance 这个软件推出给大家去用。我们非常的欢喜的就是，为了要实现对大家的承诺，我们不断的把 WinToto Advance 软件发展的更好，使它能够提高大家的中奖率，这个是非常重要的一个关键。始终最重要的就是，在2006年，我们庆祝了农历新年，在新加坡，在那个时候，新加坡部有一个 special draw 叫做红包 draw， 它 jackpot 是5个 million。庆祝了农历新年过后，我们有55位会员们一起聚合在一起，加入了这个 Toto Fans， 也就是经过了这个 Toto Fans， 我们用了这个 WinToto Advance 的软件来选择号码，也就是因为用了这个软件所选中的号码，我们在那一个 draw 里面赢了一个5+1，全新加坡在2006年的红包 draw Group 2总共有82个赢家。Assemblix 是其中之一。我们能够赢这个奖项不是偶然，我只能够说，如果没有继续的发展，是不可能够达到这样的一个成绩。所以对我个人而言，虽然今年已经2016年，也就是说已经过了10年，但是对我个人而言，我永远都非常的感谢，也非常的感恩大家的加入。没有你们的加入，我们是不可能实现这个5+1的赢奖的这个现场。所以在这里，我真的是很感谢，也很感恩。在2013年，我们有另外一个大的突破。在那一年，我们有2个大赢家，一个赢了一个 Group 1， 一个赢了一个 Group 2。Group 1的奖项，他所赢的是2.5个million，另外一个 Group 2是250千。我们是怎么样能够取到这样的一个成就？是因为我们发展了一个非常重要的一个功能，它的名称叫做 Reverse Scan， 是专门研究推荐号码的一个功能。他们也就是用了这个 Reverse Scan 所推荐的号码，从那边得到的灵感，选出他们个人的中奖号码。 我从这一幕开始，我们可以深深的了解，只要我们继续的发展，我们还是能够达到我们所要的，就是中一个大的奖项。但是如果我们停留在这个发展是不可能。我们也曾经跟很多顾客们分享这样的一个经历，他们认为说，如果要论功劳，这个功劳是真的是属于 Assemblix， 因为没有 Assemblix的努力发展，我们哪里有可能达到这样的一个效果？所以在这里，我还是要跟大家讲一声，非常的感谢，也非常的感恩你们的支持。我认为说，这个功劳是真的是属于大家的。只要我们能够明白，继续发展是一个非常重要的一条路，一定要走下去的。那我希望大家能够踊跃的支持。所以，在 Assemblix 个人而言，我们还会继续的发展下去。在这里要跟大家讲一声感谢，也非常的感恩你们的支持，谢谢。Before we start to discuss the total number, do allow me to share with you something which is important for you to take note of. Is that if you have got WinToto Advance Software right now, do click on the tab, check about WinToto Advance, and please take a look at the WinToto Advance version number. Currently, our latest version is version 3.5.0.3. In other words, if you have WinToto Advance with you, please check and see what is the version that you're having right now. If your version currently is something below 3.5, now what does that mean? It simply means that you're using the older version and not the latest version. So what we're going to do, I want all of you to seriously sit down and think, why do Assemblix keep producing newer versions? We keep producing newer versions because we have our commitment to you to bring the best enhanced winning for you. So if you personally feel that to have the enhanced winning is important, then all I want to advise, get it upgraded, is the optimal choice. I can only think of two probabilities that why it was not upgraded. First and foremost, very likely that you have overlooked the upgrading because it's very busy. Secondly, very likely that you have overlooked the extension of your WinToto Advance maintenance support that resulted you not able to upgrade. If these are the circumstances, I strongly urge you, get it upgraded and you will definitely experience the difference. So do take note of this. I think this is very important. Now we do have a lot of members who have watched this video and do chorus after the video. They personally feel that they have watched the video, they understood what these features are about. They wanted to know from us our opinion that whether do they still need to purchase the software. I personally feel that if there's anyone who were to ask me questions like that, it simply goes to show that you are definitely looking for a tool or software to enhance your winning experience. If that is the correct answer, my advice to you sincerely, the earlier you get hold of WinToto Advance software, the earlier you will experience a difference in your winning pattern. So I encourage you, get it as soon as you can. You will definitely make a lot of difference. If you'd like to get a copy of WinToto Advance software, my contact number is 9230-0837. And if you are calling from overseas, +65 followed by 9230-0837. And my name is Hai Tong, spelled H-A-I-T-O-N-G. 大家好，如果你今天刚刚如果你拥有 WinToto Advance 的话，那最重要的就是你要了解一下，现在我们目前最新的 version 是 WinToto Advance 3.5.0.3。那怎么 check 呢？很简单，只要你拥有 WinToto Advance， 你 click help check about WinToto Advance， 看看一下你的 version 号码是不是 3.5.0.3。如果你的 version 号码是 3.5 以下，那表示了你用的是旧的而不是新的。那我希望大家能够冷静的坐下来想一想，为什么 Assemblix 要推荐新的 version？ 我们推荐新的 version 是因为要实现对大家的承诺，把最好的带给大家。也就是说，如果你个人觉得你 对你个人而言，你希望要用更好的软件来提高你个人的中奖率，但用新的是正确的选择。我在这里鼓励大家的是，早一点 upgrade 对你的帮助非常的大。我只能够想象有2个因素，为什么你还没有 upgrade。第一就是你真的是忘记 upgrade， 太忙；第二，你忘记把 WinToto Advance Maintenance Support Extend， 导致你不能够 upgrade。如果这就是2个情况下，我鼓励你早一点 upgrade， 早一点延长你的 WinToto Advance Maintenance Support。我们时常有会员们观看了 video 过后，会打电话给我们，问我们个人的意见。他们觉得他已经观看了这个 video， 了解一下 WinToto Advance 的软件是怎么样的一个操作，所以他们觉得需不需要用我们的软件？我觉得这个问得很好。如果你会问我这样的一个问题，就是表示你应该是在寻找一个软件来提高你个人的中奖率。如果这个答案是正确的，我在这里鼓励你早一点购买 WinToto Advance， 对你提高你个人的中奖几率是有很大的帮助。如果你对这个软件产生了很大的兴趣，很想要购买，我的联络号码92300837。如果是从外国打来的，记得加一个65在里面，92300837。感谢，也非常的感恩，谢谢。In the WinToto Advance Software, right? If you click on this particular area called the Open Database, you can see that it consists of not just only Singapore data, yes, but Australia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, right? Singapore, Taiwan, United Kingdom, and United States data. Alright, so in other words, in one software itself, it has got so many types of data that is available for your viewing, alright, and for your use to be used in your reference if you're in that particular country. 在 WinToto 的软件里面，我们有包括澳大利亚、香港、马来西亚、新加坡、台湾、英国跟美国的是的。其中最重要的就是说，我们今天会跟大家讨论的是新加坡的资料。Alright， 在这里我们用的是一个645，也包括649的号码。When we select 645 jackpot, it includes a 649 jackpot as well. Alright. Okay, let me close this. Now I'm going to start off with, as we know, Singapore Toto has already progressed from 45 numbers to 49 numbers. Right， 新加坡的 Toto 号码已经从45个号码增加到49个号码，所以在这里我们知道那个中奖的几率是从8个 1 over 8 million chances. Now the chances is 1 over 13 million chances. So you can see there is a lot of difference. Alright, but let's use this software, alright, to help us to really understand on how best we can actually derive a better winning number. But of course, all that we're using is data interpretation. Alright, let's click on this thing called standard grouping statistics. Now when we click on this area here, alright, we can actually see a few important things, like say for example when we take a look at the last digit. Alright, now currently when we want to use this last digit, allow me to explain a little bit to you what is called last digit means. Okay, let's say we take LD6 for example. What does LD6 stand for? LD6 simply means last digit 6. Means to say that the last numeric digit that you can see over here is 6. So in other words, if you take a look at LD6, you can see that 6, alright, 06, so 6 is behind, 16, 16, also the numeric 6 is behind, and this is what I mean by LD6. Now when we take a look at the data like that, I want all of you to seriously sit down and think carefully. There are two types of concepts that we have to adopt. First is follow the wind. In other words, we follow the norm. Alright. Secondly, is that we actually take what we call instead of just only to follow the norm, we also take into consideration, alright, in terms of what is the best likely situations to happen. So this is important that we take note of all these things so that we do not fall into a situation whereby we do not get the best out of the best. So for today, if you want to follow the norm, alright, certainly you will notice that the one that is doing superly well right now is LD2, which is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draws, and for the past 4 draws, every single draw you do see a number coming up from LD2. Now LD2 consists of 2, 12, 22, 32, and 42. Alright, this is LD2. The next one that started to pick up after 14 draws of rest is LD5. Right, so LD5 consists of 5, 15, 25, 35, and 45. So LD2 and LD5. Now the one that is also picking up right now is LD9, which consists of 9, 19, 29, 39, and 49. So from here, this is what we call a data interpretations. So we know for a fact that with all these 3 data here, these are what we call follow the situations, the wind. Now, in all probability, we do have a few which is also doing recently just start to appear. For example, like LD3, LD4, alright, and LD8. So among here, I would recommend that LD8 should also take into consideration because it has got one of the highest frequency count, which is over here. So if you want to follow the trend, so the group of numbers that you should strictly follow is LD2, which I already highlighted here, LD5, LD8, and LD9. And the one that you may want to make a guess, alright, you may want to make a guess, which I see very good chance is still LD3. So that's all we have. We call 80% into what we call the trend that's doing right now, and we have 20% is what we call the guessing. Now, among here, the one that's doing superly well under the A, which is vertical A, starting from 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can see that this group of numbers from 1 all the way to 10, almost every single draw you do see 1 numbers appear. So you can see that it's doing very well. Another category that's doing very well is D, which started from 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So it's actually starting from 31 to 40. So if these are the group of numbers, then you have to follow closely like 32, 33, 35, 38, and 39. Please take note. And currently the one that went missing for a while is E, which is 41 to 49. 1 draw missing. Very seldom. It actually has been doing very well. Suddenly take a break. So you may want to take a close look at all this. So you can do this thing called the horizontal and taking a look at the vertical part. 大家好，今天我想跟大家介绍的就是其中一个资料，它的名称叫做 LD， 就是 last digit 的意思。在这个 LD 的里面，我要跟大家分享的就是，比如说我们说 LD6 LD5 就是说最后的一个数码号码是5，比如说05，你看得到5是最后，15它最后的号码也是5， 25这样的看。如果你从这里你明白这样的意思，那你就可以看得到的，其实目前非常的开的非常时常开的号码就是 LD2 的号码，就是包括2、12、22、32、42，你可以看得到 LD2 它最后的数码号码是2。然后接下来的就是 LD5， 也最近开的不错，它休息了整整40个 draw，alright， 14个 draw， 它现在开始开起来了，所以也是算不错的一个号码 LD5。当然我们接下来的就是我们要看好的就是 LD8， 也是算不错，它虽然休息了4个 draw， 它已经开始醒了过来。然后接下来我们还有 LD3 跟 LD9， 所以从这里我们可以用的就是说，如果我们要跟着那个风走的话， 跟着潮流走的话，当然我们一定要好好的抓紧 LG2的号码，因为目前最红最热的就是这一组的号码。所以我希望大家能够明白，也很清楚这样的一种情况，我们是要怎样走这样怎么样的一条路，这个是非常重要的。那我们在这里可以看到，就是刚才我们是这个是 horizontal， 是 vertical 的话，比如说我们说 A 的号码是哪一组 ？A 的号码是包括这边的10、1到9，从这条线开，从这个 A 就是这一组的号码，所以你可以看得到这一组的号码差不多每一期都有。另外一个就是非常开的非常好的号码就是 D 的号码，你看差不多每一期都有开，甚至最近的2期都有3个号码在这里开彩，对，真的是不得了。所以我们在这里我们可以大概了解一下我们要怎样选我们的号码，这个是非常非常的重要。那因为没有这个资料的话，那就比较辛苦。Alright, okay, let's move on to do numbers repeat. Right, let's take a look at the next get statistics. Recently, alright, they took a break for the repeat number, and we can see that from the most recent 6 draw number, yes, appear four numbers did appear. I think it looks like the numbers that within 6 draws is doing pretty well so far. I think almost every draw we do see 2 or 3 numbers from here. So in other words, if you were to pick numbers from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 draws numbers, very good chance that you will see at least 3 or 4 numbers from here. Alright. 从这里我们可以了解的就是，目前我们可以看到它目前没有 repeat 的号码，但是如果你拿刚刚开出来的6、7的号码来看的话，就是包括这些的话，我相信说这来临的一期里面有可能有3到4个号码，有可能5个号码或者是6个号码从这里开出来，这个可能性还是很高的。Right, I want all of you to take note. So if you want to take a look at these six numbers, these 6 draws numbers, alright, very simple. How many numbers are all together? Very simple. We put it into here. Then we can see for ourselves. In total, they are all together 29 numbers. 这里总共有29个号码，就是刚刚开过6、7的号码，就是包括上一期的号码加上5期的号码。This group of numbers that you're seeing right now consists of the most recently opened numbers plus the past 5 draws numbers. Altogether, it actually is past 6 draws numbers. Alright, the most recent 6 draws. So you can see that this group of numbers, altogether there are 29 of them. For this coming draw, do not be surprised that you may see good results from here. Alright, so let's take a look at the forecast tracking. In WinToto Advance itself, we have got 4 types of forecasts for you. Alright, we have got this thing called reverse scan. It's doing superly well so far, not too bad. Alright, as you can see here, the reverse scan, almost every single draw, right, it does have numbers appear, and the most recent one, he has achieved out of 30 numbers, 7 numbers appear. Right, that means on the 9th of May, I repeat again, on the 9th of May, they actually forecasted 30 numbers, and 7 numbers appear. These 7 numbers are 1, 4, 23, 34, 40, 46, 48, appear on when? Appear on the 12th of May. This is what I mean. Mean to say that on the 9th, alright, it forecast 30 numbers consists of here, and out of these 30 numbers, 7 numbers appear on the 12th of May. Please take note. Please take note. 从这里我们要了解的就是这个 reverse scan 在这个5月9号，它预测了30个号码，这边的30个号码，在5月9号所预测的号码，有7个号码开采在这个12月，所以你目前你看到这个东西叫做 not check， 就是说目前30号5月，它预测的总共这一组的号码是预备在这个6月2号开采，所以我们还不知道它开采了几个，所以这里写一个答案说 not check， 就是我们还不知道。Alright, this is reverse scan. 来看看一下 left scan。left scan 曾经在4月 25号，预测了27个号码，有6个号码，这6个号码开采在这个28号，4月28号。On the 25th of April, it forecasted 27 numbers from here. 6 numbers appear on the 28th of April. So please take note. Alright. 我们在这个 reverse scan 也是算得不错。Alright, let's take a look at the right scan. Right scan has forecasted 24 two types of 6 numbers. Alright, one on the 25th of April, it forecasted 29 numbers. Alright, and 6 numbers appear on the 28th. You see, this one doing very well. And on the 12th of May, it forecasted 24 numbers and 6 numbers. Alright, appear on the 16th of May. Right scan 它在4月25号总共预测了29个号码，有6个号码开采在这个28号，4月28号。在这个12月，就是这个5月12号，它预测了24个号码，有6个号码开采在这个5月16号。可以说这个 right scan case 目前是相当的不错。Let's take a look at the position scan. Position scan has taken a rest for 2 drops, no hit, and now started to pick up. But what's most important, on the 14th of April, it has forecasted 28 numbers and 6 numbers appear on the 18th of April. So please take note. 总共它有预测28个号码 ，alright， 28个号码，有6个号码开采在这个4月18号，所以好好的注意一下这一组的号码。Alright, please take note. Now from here we can see one glance at the moment right now. It looks like this right scan is doing super well. Almost every draw we do see winning of 6 numbers. Alright. So if you like to know what are the right scan numbers, very simple. Let's close it. All you needed to do, alright, let's clear this first. Click on this thing called forecast. You can take a look at the right scan numbers, and these are altogether 25 numbers. 这里就是可以看到 right scan 所预测的号码全部在这里。Excuse me. 所以我们只要你拥有 WinToto Advance， 其实要用是非常的简单，非常的简单。当然，大家要明白的就是，如果你本身喜欢这25个号码，我打个比喻。很多时候 alright, many a times we do have a lot of our customer. What they did is that they actually is very interested in getting 12 numbers. Maybe let's say they take the most frequent 12 numbers, and they know that this is something that they have been buying all the while, because in the past, when you buy a system 12, it costs you only 462. But today, if you were to buy a system 12, it costs you 924. So I have got one particular customer who she loved to buy 12 numbers system. And one particular draw, right, she called me up and talked to me on the phone that now the Toto very costly. I want to buy one system 12 and expensive. So I said, have you got the 12 numbers in hand? And she told me yes. I said, why don't you use this? I say, for example, let's say these are the 12 numbers. Alright, all you need to do, go to the random view. Right? I mean, of course, if you go on the full view, for example, right, random view, you can actually pick 462 numbers out of the 924. Let's say, for example, if you want to go on the full view, of course it's different. It will cost you $924. So if you want to go on random view, you can say I use half. That means this is what I used to buy. And if only she have taken, sorry, 462. If only she have taken what I've advised. Because on that very draw itself, because she did not want to go ahead and take this action, she actually misses the chance of the jackpot group 1 winning. What happened was her 12 numbers has got 6 numbers appear. 有一个顾客，他时常买 System 12。目前如果你要买 System 12，大家要知道 System 12现在要买的话是924块。所以他那天跟我讲说，他选中了12个号码，但是他觉得有一点贵。我说，如果你时常用642块来买， 你可以把它买一半哦，就是选择了46，用这个软件来帮你选462张。刚好那天晚上，真正的他所选的12个号呢，12个号码里面有6个号码开始，你知道他多么心痛吗？所以有时候，我觉得啦，只要你拥有 WinToto 的软件，你应该利用这个 Random View， 那你就不要失去这个机会。Alright, so there's a lot of good points about Random View. Alright, let's get back to the forecast again. I'll show you the right-scan forecast. These are the numbers that you have just shown to you. These are using the right-scan forecast numbers. Alright. Now, I really come to the end of my video presentation. 我其实已经到了尾声。我是非常的感谢，也非常的感恩大家的宝贵时间来观看这个 video。如果你认为说这个 video 对你的帮助很大，我希望你会推荐把这个 video email 到给你的朋友们、亲戚们，让他们有机会去观看这个 video。始终最重要的，我认为说，如果你已经拥有 WinToto Advance， 你认为说这个软件对你的帮助很大，我希望你会推荐这个软件，鼓励你的朋友们、亲戚们购买 WinToto Advance。如果你有时间去示范的话，那更好。至少你可以示范给他们去看，让他们多了解一下 WinToto Advance 软件是怎么样的一个软件，怎么样的去提高他们的中奖几率。我在这里要跟大家讲一声感谢，也非常的感恩你们的帮忙。我个人非常相信，我非常相信说，如果一个人懂得这个因跟果，就是你种什么因得什么果，你种什么果就得什么果，这个就是简单。所以如果你种的因是快乐的因，那你肯定你得的果是快乐的果。如果你要求财，要多一点财，你一定要舍才有财。你所谓的就是说，你要漂亮，你要让别人更漂亮。怎么让别人漂亮？就是说一些漂亮的话，让人家觉得很欣慰，很高兴。那你自然而然你也会很高兴。那你一高兴，自然你的脸就是很漂亮，这是自然的美。所以如果你真的是要求财，我鼓励大家要舍财，要懂得舍，就是做布施，做多一点慈善的这个贡献。我跟你讲，这个肯定会有很大的效果。我也在这里要跟大家分享，就是 Assemblix 永远都会推出最新的核心给大家。我们会这样做，是因为我们要对大家的实现对大家的承诺，把最好的带给大家，希望能够提高大家的中奖几率。所以对你们个人而言 ，upgrade 是非常的重要。如果我们不继续发展，我们不可能得到这样的效果。如果你本身还没有 extend 你的 WinToto Advance Maintenance Support， 我鼓励你早一点 extend。我们需要这个资金继续的发展，因为我们的开销也是蛮大。我希望大家永远记得这一句话。我们要把 WinToto Advance 当成是自己的，就好比是自己的家人。我永远都把顾客们当成是自己的家人，能够分享我尽量的分享，因为对我个人没有什么好留恋的，最重要就是能够帮得到大家，我尽量。只要我的健康能够维持，我继续的把最好的 video 带给大家，希望能够给大家很好的消息。所以在这里，我希望大家一定要支持 Assemblix 的 Maintenance Support。如果你对这个软件产生了很大的兴趣，很想要购买，记得我的联络号码92300837。如果是从外国打来的，加一个65在前面，92300837。我的名字叫海通，大海的海，大通的通。此刻跟大家分享另外一件非常重要的事情，就是多多是一个不容易的游戏，没有任何一个软件能够保证你100%一定是中奖，包括 WinToto Advance。我们只能够保证，就是我们会继续的发展，把它发展的更好，来提高你的中奖率。我希望大家要明白这个。此刻祝福大家快快乐乐、健健康康中大奖，记得中了大奖，WhatsApp 你的 winning ticket 到92300837跟我们分享。祝福大家，谢谢，非常的感谢，也非常的感恩，谢谢。I've come to the end of my video presentations. If you find this video has been of great help to you, I hope you could email the link to your friends and your relatives to let them have a chance to watch this video, to have a good understanding and a clear understanding on how to enhance their winning chance using WinToto Advance. If you personally have already used WinToto Advance, you already got hold of this software and you find that this software has been of great help to you, do recommend it to your friends and encourage them to get a copy of WinToto Advance. If you have the time to show them how WinToto Advance looks like, certainly this will be of great help. Over here, sincerely, I'd like to thank you for your help. I'm a personal believer of cause and effect. If you are going for wealth, always remember, you must learn to give in order to receive. So do more charitable work, do more kindness. Kindness bring more kindness. Happiness, give more happiness, you'll automatically be a very happy person. Once someone asked me, what's the difference between the rich and the poor? I think one of the greatest difference that we can say, certainly that most of you would agree, is that the rich can give. So I asked this person, if you started to take out a 10 cent from your pocket and you drop into a donation box, aren't you a rich person? You are. Only the rich can give. That's what most of us say. Same thing. Even if you think you cannot afford to give that 10 cents, I believe you can afford to give a smile, right? Does a smile cost you anything? It doesn't. So when you bring a smile to someone and that someone smiles back, what does it mean? You bring happiness to another person, and this will go on and go on and go on. Do you know how much merits that have you accumulated? A lot. So take note of this. Do more, accumulate more kindness to yourself. It's very, very important. Now I want to let all of you understand this. We have to continuously develop the software. We have our commitment to fulfill. If we do not, we will be out of place. So remember, upgrade is very important. If you're yet to upgrade, please make sure you upgrade to the latest version. If you're yet to extend your WinToto Advanced maintenance support, I urge you to do so, because we need your support, we need the funds to continuously develop. And one more thing that all of you should take note is, there's no software that can guarantee you 100% sure win game, because Toto is a game of probability. That goes to WinToto Advance. All we can assure you is that we will continuously develop the software to make it better and better to enhance your winning experience. So please remember that. If you're interested to get a copy of WinToto Advance, right, remember my contact number is 9230-0837. I repeat again, 9230-0837. If you're calling from overseas, +65 followed by 9230-0837. And sincerely over here, I'd like to wish you and your family a very happy and healthy days ahead. And last but not least, wishing you win more jackpot prizes. If you do win, remember to WhatsApp your